Hello, friends. Today we have Mess with the Bull by Atticus837. Normal Sudoku rules apply. So we have a 9x9 grid, which means we're using the numbers 1 through 9 today. We're going to place those digits into the grid, and once each in every one of these boxes, once each in every row, and once each in every column. We don't have any given digits today to help us out. We're going to have to figure out where they go. We also have killer cages. Digits in a cage may not repeat and must sum to the total in the top left corner if given. So these 4 digits will all be different and they will sum to 24. These 2 cells will sum to 5. These 2 cells will sum to 15, 13. This doesn't have a total, so it just means all 5 of these digits are different, etc., etc. We also have region sum lines. Region borders divide blue lines into segments that each sum to the same total. So if we just pick this blue line and we follow it along, there's a break here where we enter a new region. So these 4 digits will have the same sum as these 2 digits. These 2 digits will have the same sum as these 4 digits, different segments. This is a segment that'll have the same sum as this segment, etc., etc. Sounds good to me. How do we want to get started? As always, there's a link to this puzzle in the description if you'd like to solve as well as a link to a Google form if you'd like to submit a puzzle. That'd be pretty cool. Ooh, how do you want to get started? This, oh, it's been a while since I've done some region sumline stuff. I'm wondering if there's any overlaps with cages that'll help me out. Like, I kind of have, I have a 5 here, but it breaks the part of it's on one segment, the other part's on the other segment. So not too sure about that one. Okay, cages that have to work a certain way, right? This is a 3. The only way to get 3 is with a 1 and a 2. So I can't use a 1 and a 2 anywhere else here or here or here. This will be a 9 at most. So this will have to be pretty small. Here we have 11, but I can't use a 1 or a 2. Totally fine, probably. Oh, a 1 or a 2 on this is pretty small, though. This, at a minimum, would be 1, 2, 3, 4, which sums to 10. So if this is a 1, this would have to be a 9. If this is a 2, this would have to be an 8. So this has to be an 8 or a 9. Adam, I can't even do 2, 7. And this has to be 1, 2, 3, 4 or 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, that's good. It definitely uses a 1, 2, 3, and then I'm either doing a 4 or a 5. I could get 11 if I did 2 and 9. That's the biggest this could be. However, this can't be a 9 because this can't be a 2 because I've already used a 2 in the region. There you go. This has to be an 8. This has to be a 3 in order to get 11, which means this is either 9 or 10. I have no way of getting 9 on this line, so it is just 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a 2, this is a 1. Perfect, very nice. Meaning I know what these digits are. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The biggest this can be is 7, if this was a 3 and a 4. So to get 24, wow. 24 minus 7 is 17, which means this has to be an 8, 9. This has to be a 3, 4. That's the only way that's gonna work. Ooh, not a 7. Okay, it also means some stuff like I can't use a 3 or a 4 here. I can't use a 3, 4 here. So 3 will go here somewhere. That's probably fine. Nice. What else do I know? 8 can't go here at all. So 8 will go here somewhere. I also know these digits. I can't use a 2 or a 1 in this 24 sum. Probably fine. Yeah, let's look. Okay, 15, I can't use an 8. This is gonna have to be a 6, 9. There you go. This is also 10 at a minimum. But this is a 6 or a 9, and this is only 5. Okay, if this is only 5, this has to be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the only way that works for the cage. So if this is a 2, this won't be a 2, and this won't be a 3. What's the biggest this could be? 15. The smallest, is there any way this could be a 1? No. Yes. I take it back. This could be a 10 at a minimum. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this could go 1, 9. Ooh. What's the biggest this could be? 15? Nope, 13. 4 plus 9 I was thinking 6 plus 9. 4 plus 9 is only 13. So I have a little bit of space to work with. These two can't be a 3 or a 4, but I could have a 4 here and a 3 here. That would be fine. I don't know about this one yet. Let's come back. I have 13 here. I can't do 4, 9. I could do 5, 8. I can't do 6, 7. Okay, this has to be 5, 8 then. Awesome, meaning an 8 will go here somewhere. That's fine. This is interesting. This is going to be the same digit. Okay, we could do something with that. This is a segment, this is a segment, this is a segment. So these have to be the same number. I didn't catch that before. And so if this sums to 5, is that possible? If this is a 5 and this is a 5, this can't be 2, 3, but it could be 1, 4. And so this would be a 3, 2. I think that could work. If this is an 8, do I have a way of getting 8? I could not do 5, 3. I could not do 6, 2. I would have to do 1 and 7. So this would be a 3 or a 4. But I also think that's an option. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is also a 10 at a minimum. If it is 10, I wouldn't want this to be a 5, but like 8, 2 is an option. Okay, this is also 10 at a minimum. Maybe. Maybe I'm going to look at this. Oh, there you go. This can't be an 8 because this can't be an 8. There you go. This is a 5, so this is an 8, so this is a 5. Meaning this is a 1, 2, 3, 4 in order to get 5. It sees a 2, so it's going to be 1, 4, meaning this is a 3, so this is a 2 in order to get 5 in this cage. Very nice. I'm going to remove this shading now. If this is a 2, then this is a 1, so this becomes a 2. This is either 9 or 12. I don't want this to be 3, 6 because I don't have a way of getting 9 in 4 cells, so let's make this a 9 and this is 6. So I need to get 12 here. If this is 2, these need to sum to 10 in 3 cells without using a 2. I think I have options. I could, what are my options? This can't be a 3 or a 4. So at a minimum, these 2 cells are going to be a 1, 5. At a minimum, which means this is a 4 at most. So this is going to be a 4, 3, and 1. At a minimum. Does this have to have a 1? If I don't use a 1, it would see a 1, 2, 3, 4, so the minimum would be 5, 6, and that'd be way too big. I do have to use a 1 here. Whoops, I hit the wrong key. This has to be 1 at a minimum, so this won't be a 1. Maybe I could think about this then. If this goes 1, 5, that's 6, so this would be a 4. If this goes 1, 6, that's 7, so this would be a 3. This can't go 1, 7 because this can't be a 2, and this can't go 1, 8 because this would have to be another 1. Okay, so this definitely has a 1 on it, and it's either a 5 or a 6. This can't be a 6, and this can't be a 5. And then this is definitely a 3 or a 4. Okay, nice. Well, what else do I know? I need a 5 here. If this is a 5, can I get 5 here? This can't be a 1 or a 2, but it could be a 3 or a 4. And this can't, this would have to be a 2, so this would have to be a 3. I think that works. I think that's an option. Or 5 could just go up here. What are these 2 digits? I can work out this now. I have a 1, 2 goes up here. I have 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a 7. So this is 15. These need to sum to 15. Okay. These are going to sum to 30. I don't think I'm too worried about 15 and 4 cells. Maybe they see digits that I would be worried about, but it seems fine. What's this? 1, 2, 3. Definitely a 4, 5, 6, 7. So this part is 11. This part, I don't know. I need a 1 here. Can I work out what I need? I need a 1 here for sure, and a 3. It won't be a... This is a 1, 2, 3, isn't it? I have 2 in this column and this column. I have 3 in this column and this column, and I have 1 in this column and this column. This is a 1, 2, 3. Wow, yeah. And so this, just for fill-in sake, is a 4, 6, 9. So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I might as well fill in these and then clean up all these pencil marks now that I have options. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I also need a 1 down here. I just caught that. This can't be a 1, and this can't be a 2. 3 has options right now. This was kind of unnecessary, I suppose, because I don't have anything across to tell me about these. Whoa. Okay. Well, this is 11. So this total is either 11 plus 3, somewhere between 14 and 16. What are my options here? Somewhere between 14 and 16. Well, if I wanted to do 14, I can't do 5, 9. Okay, if it's 16, could I do 7 and 9? That's the only way to get 16. 7 and 9 would mean this is a 9 and this is a 9. I don't have anywhere for a 7 yet. 7 definitely goes here somewhere. So it could happen. 15. If I did 6 and 9, this would be broken. But I could do 7 and 8. So right now, if it's 16, I use a 7. If it's 15, I use a 7. If it's 14, I won't use a 7, though. If it's 14, I can't do 5, 9. I can't do 6, 8. I don't have a way of getting 14. Ah, so this is a 7 for sure. It's either 7, 8, or 7, 9. Meaning this is the 8, 9 pair for the row, so this will be a 6. Perfect. It also means if this needs to be 15 or 16, this is going to be 11 plus 4. So it definitely has a 3 on it. Or 11 plus 5. Yep, so it definitely has a 3, meaning this won't be a 3, it'll be a 2. So this is going to be 11 plus 4, which is 15. So this is going to be 7, 8. So this is a 9, and this is an 8. So this is a 9, and this is an 8. Beautiful. Cool. What else do I know now? 3, 4, 1, 3. This is a 1, 3, 4, right? Just because of the row, what I still need. What else is there? Do I want to look at this again? I'm not sure. I don't think so yet. This maybe? If this is 5, this would have to be a 3 or a 4, and this would have to go 2, 3 if this is 5. But I think that's possible. So this could be 5, and this could be a 2, and this could be a 3. This already sees 1, 3, and 4. If this is 7, this sees a 1, 3, and 4, so it would have to be 2, 5, or 5, 2. That doesn't work. Both of these see a 1, so it can't be 1, 6. 2, 5 would work if I did 2 on this side and 5 on this side. 3 and 4 would not work at all. So this is definitely a 2. This is either a 3 or a 5, depending on what this is. But I definitely have a 5 here, which is also interesting. I might pencil these. Do I see something here? I need a 5, a 6, and a 7. No, I don't know yet. I don't think so. Ah, I have this. This is either 10, 13, or 15. If it's 15, it would have to be 6 and 9, because I can't break this 7, 8. But I don't really know much about these digits yet. Okay. This is 15. This can't repeat digits up here. This also can't repeat digits here. So I want to think about these. Or I could think about 24 as a total. I also just like probably have some Sudoku to do. I need a 1 in here. Whoops. 1 can't go here, 1 can't go here, 1 also can't go here. So 1 is going to be one of these. A 2, I have lots of 2s. I need a 2 in here. I need a 2 up here. 3s. I need to put a 3 in here somewhere. I don't know much about 3 yet. 4s. I have this. 5. I kind of have 5s. They don't really see each other yet. 6s. Not really. Maybe I will go ahead and pencil this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need a 5, 6, and a 7 for this, right? Well, I need a 7 down here. I already knew that. This is a 7, 8. 1, 3, 4. What does that mean? What does that tell me? Oh, a 3 goes here and a 3 goes here. This can't be a 3. Or a 6. This is a 1 or a 4. 3 is going to go up here. Am I worried about 3 going in a 24 cage? 9 plus 8 plus 7 is 24. So I could do it in 3 cells. I don't need 4. So I don't need to be worried about having a low digit. Ooh. Well, I definitely have a 9 over here somewhere. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I definitely have a 3 and a 9. Okay, so it means 3 and 9 won't go here. Yeah, I already knew that. Dang, maybe I do need to look at this. Ooh. Okay, 15 and 4 cells. What are the digits I have available? Let's start with this row, I think. I need a 1 over here. I have a 2 and a 3. I don't know about 4 yet. 4 could go anywhere here. I don't know about 5 yet. 5 could go anywhere. I need a 6. 6 could go anywhere. I have a 7. I need an 8. And I have a 9. I don't know if that was super helpful. Is there something that would be too big for this, for getting 15? If this is an 8, this would be 1, 2, 4. Which seems fine. If this is a 1, this would need to sum to 14, which seems fine. Ooh. I got stuck. Something I can clean up. Maybe I should look at this again. If this is 4, 6, this is only 10. Not a whole lot sees this. Ooh, I haven't looked at this. Maybe I want to think about this. The digits that, like, where does this digit go in here? It might be better to look at this. Where does this digit go in this box? It can't go here, and it also can't go in this cage anymore. Ooh, I don't know. Maybe this line? This is 10 at a minimum. That's probably fine. Something about the total of this cage, maybe. There aren't any numbers I wouldn't want to use because 9 plus 8 plus 7 is big enough to get 24. I think this 15 line and this are my best leads. So let's try this again. If this is 4 and 6, this would need to sum to 10. 1, 9, 2, 8. I can't do 2, 8. I could do 3, 7. So 1, 9, or 3, 7, or 4, 6 even. Whoa. Whoa, that is almost every digit in the puzzle. Just kidding. Let's think about something else. Huh. Well, basically 10 is possible. What if I do 4 and 9 to get 13? I could do 4 and 9 again. I could do 5 and 8. I could do 6 and 7. But if I do 6 and 9, it would have to be another 6 and 9, which is probably fine. This being a 10 minimum. Something in rows? Maybe there's a hidden single somewhere I haven't noticed. I don't know a whole lot about this third of the grid, but these are getting pretty filled in. I need an 8 and a 9 in this box. 9 only has one place it can go. There you go. There's a start. This has to be a 9, meaning a 9 will go up here for sure, which gets a little nerve-wracking for this. If I put a 9 here, the other 3 would have to sum to 6. It would have to be a 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I think that's possible. I think 9 is an option up here. Okay. What else do I know about this grid. I need an 8 in here also. 8 will have to go down here because it can't go here. So these can't be 8. Okay. 8 is going to go up here also. Now that's getting worrisome. I don't want to put both 8 and 9 on the line. One of them's gonna have to go out here. Is there something else I know about up here then? It won't be a 1, it won't be a 2. It's a 3 at a minimum. So it would be like 3, 9, and then 1, 2. Or like 1, 2, I guess. That might be fine. Okay, what else do I know? I haven't placed a 7 yet in here. I need to have a 7 here. 1, 2, 3 has options, 4 has options, 5 has options, 6 has options, 8 has to go here. 9. Cool. So it means a 7 won't go here. But a 7's gonna go here, so I have options for 7 over here. This was good. This has to be an 8 or a 9. Because I don't want both 8 and 9 on this line. If I have to use an 8 or a 9, though, that's pretty limiting on what this could be. This is either 1, 2, 4 or 1, 2, 3. There you go. In order to get 15. This can't be a 5 or a 6. This can't be a 2 or a 3. This is going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't see anything yet. Well, it does see ones, actually. I lied. It sees these ones. I have to use a 1 on this line, and it has to go down here somewhere, so this is a 1. There you go. So this is going to be a 2 and a 4 or 2 and a 3. I also need to use 2 on the line. It can't go up here, so this is going to be a 2. This is going to be an 8, 9, 3, 4. Yay! Which means, that's really cool. That's a 3, 4, and this is a 3, 4. So this is going to be a 1. This is going to be a 4, meaning this is a 1, so this is a 6. Meaning I needed to get 12, so this needs to be a 3. Meaning this is not 3. This is going to be a 4, so I have 1, 2, 4, which is 7, meaning to get 15, this needs to be an 8. Woo! That worked out really cool. 4, 8, 9, I think this is a 7. This is not going to be a 7. What else do I know? This can't be a 4, so it's a 5, 6, meaning these can't be 5, 6. This will be an 8 and a 4. This is a 5, it looks like, which tells me about this. This will be a 3, so this is a 5, and this is a 7. Cool. What else do I know? Well, now I have a 4 in this cage, so this has to be a 1. So this is a 3, this is a 1. This is a 4, and this is a 3. That doesn't change anything here. That's fine. What else do I know? This is a 5, 6, this is a 4, 8. This is a 3 and a 7. Don't know anything about the column yet. Okay, nice. Oh, I can't use 8 in here either. This is a 7, this is an 8. Cool. I might be able to... Oh, this is a 6, so this won't be a 6. Nothing else changed with that, I don't think. Vertically, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't know yet. This is definitely going to be more limited too. I just noticed that. This is a 5, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This can't be a 7. This could be any of them. 9 has to go here or here. That's fine. I already knew that. One of these is a 1. I don't think I need to pencil all this because I don't have anything over here that's going to tell me anything. I don't think. 7 needs to go in this box somewhere. We'll come back to that, I think. This is definitely going to be more limited now. I guess I have a 1, 9, 8 here. 7's going to go here or here. What if I want to use a 7 here? If I do 4, 6, and I have to get 10, I can't do 1, 9, or 2, 8. This would have to be a 3, 7, which is broken. This can't be 4, 6 anymore. Oh, wow. No, it could be 4, 6 again. Shh. This could be 4, 6, 4, 6. I was thinking I needed different options for some reason. I could do 4, 6, 4, 6. This is interesting. What if I did 4 and 9 for 13? I can't do 4 and 9. I can't do 5 and 8. I could do 6 and 7. Probably. I haven't looked horizontally, but vertically I could. What if I did 6 and 9 for 15? I can't do 6 and 9 together. I can't use an 8 or a 9 here. Okay, so I'm definitely using a 4. We'll start there. This won't be a 4. 10 would make this 4 and 6. 4 and 9 to get 13. I can't do 4 and 9. I can't do 5 and 8. I could do 6 and 7. So I think I'm using a 6 no matter what. Okay. What can I do with that? Getting a lot of digits here. Right? If this is 4, 6, this also has to be 4, 6. Can't do 1, 9, can't do 2, 8, can't do 3, 7 because of that. That's really nifty. So it has to be 4, 6. If I do 4 and 9 for 13, I can't do 4 and 9. I can't do 5 and 8. I could do 6 and 7. 5 would go with 8. And if I do 6, 9 to get 15, I can't use a 9 or an 8. So yes, this has to use a 6. Cool. Is there something that sees something over here? Like I need 3s down here. One of these is a 3. 2 has to go up here somewhere. I'm not sure otherwise. Okay, 24 cage is getting interesting. I still don't know though. I could have like a naked single here. That'd be pretty cool. It sees a 1, it sees a 2. It could be a 3. It sees a 4. Could be a 5. Could be a 6. Sees a 7, sees an 8, sees a 9. It's a 3, 5, 6. I don't know if that's helpful right now. This is a 5, 6. For the row, I didn't do a good job of cleaning these up. This actually can't be a 3. It is only a 5 or a 6. Okay. I need a 2 in this row. One of these is a 2. Let's look at something else. The only other region sumline I have is this one. This has to be 10 at a minimum. Could this actually be 1, 2, 3, 4? I could put a 2 up here. Is this the only place 2 can go? Nope, I have options for 2. I could put a 2 up here. I need a 1 here, so this could be a 1. This could be a 3 and a 4, it seems like. So I could have 10. This would have to be 6, 4. I can't do 5 and 5. Probably fine. I might come back to that. This is a 5, 6 for the column. I have a 4, 8. One of these has to be a 1. What's the biggest this could be? This could be a 9. I could get 15. Okay. Is there more Sudoku I'm missing? That happens sometimes. This has to be a 6, so I can't put a 6 here. Can I do something with that? I need a 6 in this box. It could go here. I have options. Digits can't repeat in cages. 24. If this is a 4, this just has to be 20. Okay, I might need to pencil to see my options. One of these has to be a 3. Could be a 4, could be a 5, could be a 6, could be a 7. Needs a 9. I forgot I have to use 3 and 9 over here. That is something I know. This or this has to be a 9. What if this is 6 and 9? I think I have big enough digits to get me there. Ooh, I'm not sure. This was a lot to pencil, actually. I just know I have to have a 9 here, and then one of these also has to be a 3. But other than that, I don't know anything. Ooh, this can't be a 3 because this has to be 10 at a minimum. Meaning I have 3s like this. So one of these has to be a 3, and it has to be this one. There you go. Because of this. Okay. This has to be at least a 4. So it can't be a 1 or a 2 either. That's fine. Meaning this can't be a 3 either because of the cage. Oh, beautiful. So this is a 3 and this is a 9. Oh, man. Oh, it's so pretty. This is going to be 9, 5 or 9, 6. So it's either 14 or 15. And I already have a 3. So this needs to be 11 or 12. Nice. This is a 7, so this is a 3. This is going to be a 1 and a 4, 8. This one can't be an 8, so this is only a 1 or a 4. That's pretty small. 14 or 15. If this is 3, 4, this could sum to 10, probably. I don't really see a problem with that. Maybe if I can't use 6s? Does this 3 get me anything over here? No. Does this get me anything over here? Does this 9 get me anything? This is a 4, 5, 6, 7. It can't be a 7. So it's a 4, 5, 6. It can't be a 6 because of the column. This is the only place 6 can go. This won't be a 6. This is a 5, 7. 5, 7, 4, 7, 4, 5. 5, 7, 4, 7. 5, 6. You had to break the pattern there. 6 has to go here or here. Yep. Okay, let's look at this again. If this is 9, 5, then it's 14. I think I have options. Ooh. What else can I clean up? This is a 4, 5, 6. What else needs to go here? One of these needs to be a 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Lots of options. But one of these is definitely a 2. 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 4 digits here. 6. So one of these is a 6. No, it's got to be this. Okay. If this is 9 and 5 for 14, and this is 3 and 1, this has to be 10. Can't do 1, 9. Could not do 2, 8. Could not do 3, 7. Could not do 4, 6. So I don't want this to go 9, 5, 3, 1. What if it goes 9, 5, 3, 4? That would mean this is 7, and this needs to be another 7. Can't do 1 and 6. Can't do 2 and 5. Can't do 3 and 4. So this just can't, this has to be a 6. There you go. I don't have enough options. Meaning this will be a 5 and this will be a 6. One of these is still a 6. That's fine. So now this is 15. If this is 3 and 1, this has to be 11. I could do 2 and 9 if this was a 2 and this was a 9. 3 and 8, 4 and 7, 5 and 6 won't work. What if this is 3 and 4? That's 7. This would have to be 8. Can't do 1 and 7. Can't do 2 and 6. Can't do 3 and 5. Whoa. The only way this works is if this is a 2 and this is a 9. So this is 14. So I need this to be a 1. There you go. This is a 4, 8. Did not change this. No. This is a 2. This is a 1, so this is a 1. This is a 9, so this can't be a 9. I still don't entirely know what's going on with this yet. This is a 4, 6, 7. This will be a 4, 6, 7, but it can't be a 4 or a 6, so it's a 7. So this is not a 7. This is a 5. This is a 7. This is a 4. This is a 7. This is a 5. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. All right. This is now a 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a 2, so this is a 4, and this is a 2. So this is an 8, and this is a 4, meaning this is an 8. That's okay. I need this to get cleaned up more, and I'm not seeing it. This is also a 4, 6, 7 for the column. It sees a 7, so I definitely have a 7 on this line. So this is going to be 6 and 7. I had to use a 6. Oh, well, I could just look at this cage that I covered up the total for. 9 plus 5 is 14, plus 3 is 17. So to get 24, this has to be a 7, and this has to be a 6. So this won't be a 6. This will be a 4. This also won't be a 4. So now I have a 6, 9 for the column. This is also a 4, 6 for the region. Nope, this is a 4. I almost said as long as my pencil mark's incorrect, and they weren't. So this is a 5. This is a 4, this is a 6, so this is a 9, which is good because this is 13 and this is 13. So this is 6 and this is 4. I have a 9 up here, so this is a 5 and this is a 9. Very cool. You got the horns. The solution is correct. Very nice. Oh, I think the combination of Region Sunlines and Killer Cages is probably my favorite. It's just a lot of really nice arithmetic in the puzzle, which is always really cool. Um, Gosh, this was really cool. I like this cage being not being able to repeat digits here, telling you about the 7 and the 8. I like cages that don't have sums, that they're really their only use is for not being able to repeat digits in that area. That's pretty cool. I think I should have looked at this sooner. Oh, it was the Sudoku with the 9s and the 8s in this box that told me I needed to use. That was really cool. That I needed a 9 and an 8 up here, so knowing what could go with it, because this was going to be pretty small, was really nice. I like the way it worked out. Once I figured out what this total was, I didn't look at this right away because I was like 15 and 4 cells. That's probably way too many options, but it was actually really limited. And I think that kept happening a few times. I was like, no, there's no way I should look at that right now. But no, it was actually pretty limited. Very nice puzzle, Atticus837. Let me know how you all did in the comments.